some of the brightest minds that Manipur had produced, particularly in the valley area. They had opted for higher education in the field that they were interested in. This is the beauty. And majority of them, in the first category will be the senior people like Professor Muba, Professor Rajen, Professor Janmejoi, and so on and so forth. They were all educated in some of the best institutes in the country at that time. Banaras Hindu University. Banaras Hindu University is an institution by itself. Nowadays, Banaras has become the center of all sort of excellence. The kind of facilities that the students were given in Banaras Hindu University, it will be very difficult for many other university, even the IITs, for example. Banaras has got an IIT within the campus itself. Now it is the center of all the Center for Advanced Studies. And after Banaras Hindu University, most of the scientists, they either came back for some time for teaching or they joined advanced research institutes, maybe BARC or TIFR or Cambridge or many other, say, universities. And I must say, Professor Dhaneswar had, I was one person from GNU who had dropped him at Palam Airport when he first left India to join, say, Stanford University. Princeton University, yeah. So we were all inspired and enthused by the kind of ideas that they had given to us. And in a way, we were so lucky because our generation was a bit, junior to the generation of Professor Amuba or Professor Dhaneswar and so on and so forth. But I would like to say that these are the intellectual and academic nucleus which had sown the seed for the setting up of an institution like GNU PG Center in Manipur. They had provided the entire academic base, they provided the entire vision of a university which is actually contained in the aims and objective of Manipur University Act as a state university in 1980. And the entire Manipur University that we have today, with a lot of ups and downs, essentially belong to the ideas which was sown during those days. We are only trying to expand it, to incorporate certain new things, to inject a few ideas and make the institution to grow as far as possible. We are so grateful to this generation of the scientists which Manipur had produced, and we are so proud of them. And one instance that Professor Muba was talking about, a particular lady which is included in this volume. Majority of the students in physics department, if I am not mistaken, because I don't belong to science, I belong because I am a historian by training. So they must have been taught so well, that this particular lady has joined IIT Kanpur, I think. I think I am correct. She had worked in various established laboratories in Europe for about 10 years, isn't it? It's such a, good feeling to read, to hear about their achievements. Next, a good number of the chapters which are there, they belong to Delhi University. And in Delhi University, when the student come for admission, if they come for science subjects, first will be physics. Because in Delhi University, I feel that students enjoy learning physics. They enjoy, learning and completing courses in physics. And it's no surprise that many of our students, they dominated physics department. Manipuris invariably used to be toppers in Delhi universities, graduation as well as post-graduation courses. Many toppers from Manipur were produced by Delhi University. And I am proud to be a part of that fraternity, and so many products from Delhi University, including Professor Sumitra, Professor Nimai, so many other people, of course, Professor Yogendra Basanta is also there. And many of them are very well exposed, very well read. They had undertaken the rigor of serious researches in different labs. Their publications are, no doubt, some of the best scientific journals have published their papers. But the question is, in spite of so much of serious scientific output, what is the ultimate outcome from that? It is in this context that I feel, and I keep telling to my students and colleagues that so many theses are lying unused, unstudied, even unnoticed in our library racks. So many theses. Manipur University so far must have produced more than not less than 1,000. And very few of them have been published. My request to all the colleagues and faculties that please encourage your student to revisit those theses, re-examine, revisit, incorporate new ideas, new developments, and get it published. Or if any kind of assistance is required from our university, we have already drafted the regulation for providing assistance for publications in journals. The Research and Development Cell of Manipur University has already prepared it. Academic Council has already approved it. And we are willing to provide every possible assistance from the university side. Otherwise, so much of hard work that our colleagues have undertaken in the last so many years, these are not properly used in our library. It's lying there, And now publication is the prime considerations for, academic, gradation as well as for ranking. Many of our students, particularly girls, I know that, I'm aware that majority of our students who had completed PhD in the science departments from Manipur University, they had been working very hard right from their higher secondary days. Throughout they had worked very hard. BSc, MSc, PhD. But for some reason or the other, after completing their PhDs and getting a job, they slowed down their intellectual pursuit. And for that, there is a reflection in the overall academic atmosphere in our university. My appeal to all of them is that, please come back, try to make use of the work that they have done for 6-7 years, take help from the available, say, faculties, and make use of them, not in their own interest, but ultimately in the interest of the university. I must have dilated so many things. I'm so sorry. My opinions I had expressed, but very less on the book. Since I'm a historian by training, I must say that the autobiographical note of 50 scientists, these are very valuable and important storehouse of information for reconstruction of Manipur society, post-Second World War society. You can learn a lot. Historians, sociologists, social scientists can make use of the data because these are autobiographical, not primary source. Data and information given by the scientists themselves regarding their family, regarding their school, regarding the type of education they received, what they wanted. This can be converted into so many valuable and interesting social history books. These are very, very precious sources. As a student of history, I am so grateful to Professor Nimai and the team. I wish 2-3 more volumes come out, because that's the way that, we can rewrite, we can reconstruct say some kind of a comprehensive kind of a social history. I do not want to take more of your time. It's already 4:30. I pay my respect to all the senior professors. All your contributions have been very, very authentically recorded and documented in this volume. This will be in our library. Our library should have at least, maximum number of volumes for posterity. For posterity. We need it for posterity. Yeah, one thing I have forgotten to just say, that because some of our best and brilliant minds had taken up teaching profession and had taken up higher studies, there was a vacuum in the, socio-political system in Manipur. Very few people from among the generation had taken up leadership in politics. Neither they had taken up leadership in administration. Some have taken up in, say, leadership in technology and engineering. I wish that some of them, if they had taken up leadership in administration, maybe many problems which we face today might not have been there also. But this is a matter of conjecture only, and now that university has come up, and the university under the leadership of so many people, we are fully confident, and we wish to take forward the agendas that all of you have said before. And with these few words, I want to thank all of you